So I'm thinking about getting doing the free Droid survey, or the Apple 4. There's two surveys. So I know you've had your Droid for a while. Can you give us some features? Have you learned any other stuff that the Droid can do? I'm going to compare the Droid and then either fill out the survey and get the free Droid phone, um, or the Apple 4. So, so can you show us what it does?
Sure. I like the fact that I was able to go on my market, pull down, type in stocks, because I like to play in the stock market. So I went in and downloaded my stock program. So now I can push stock quote and find out how good or bad my stocks are doing
How they
just by
doing?
one click. Well, today we got a 50-50 green and 50-50 red, so I don't know, we'd have to take a closer look at that. So there's moments of time that I know whether I need to go open and get myself on the internet and get on E-Trade and sell off something because I'm, pretty much ready to get rid of something.
So you can take the market with you wherever you're at.
Wherever
Sitting
I'm
the
at.
beach or up
Yep,
north.
exactly. It doesn't matter. I can go in if I'm lost and pull up a map. I found in Miami, this was actually in Miami, I was able to use this just like a Garmin. I typed in the address and it came up just like my Garmin would and said turn right on, I-39 or whatever it was. I didn't even know I had that capability, but it was nice because I wasn't driving, but I was in a car full of women, and none of us knew where we were going. So I was like, oh wait a minute, let me see if I can do that. And so I was able to get directions. You can go in and pull down some stuff. You can actually have your Facebook on here at all times. Camera, you can record things. An alarm clock, you can pick out different alarm settings. You can actually have 3 different options for alarms. So if you actually, I'm not a pill taker, but there are people that need to take a pill at night or something. They can hit a reminder, and it'll actually show you Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, or every day, or just one time alarm just as a reminder. So if you even have an appointment at a doctor's office or whatever, you can punch in things to, if you're like me and you're busy and get sidetracked, alarm go off and kind of have your own little secretary with your droid.
Do you ever watch videos on your
I
Droid?
have. I don't have any, unfortunately, I can show you, but I have watched videos that you can go on and get YouTube stuff and pull down different videos, you know.
So that's a Motorola Droid. Are there other Android? I know there's other Android applications. You've had other smartphones. Is that one? Um, how does that one compare with the other ones that you've had?
I like this much better. I had a Storm previously to that, and honestly, because I sometimes get my nails done, if I can't touch things to find out what's on here, or try to type in, because I can actually use the feature of either, let's say I want to message somebody, and I'll just pull this aside for a second, and I want to text message my fiance. I can go in and start talking or whatever if I'm driving, which you're not supposed to text and drive, but I can actually bring up and say, how are you, and go on, and it'll check my voice. It might not do it because it says, hey, how are you in? So it didn't recognize it because I'm doing too much talking. But if I'm driving and I do that, have a nice day.
Text to voice with
So
the Droid.
have a nice
Cool.
day came up, send it, okay, bye. So, now I'm not trying to text and whatever, but I like it for the fact that if I'm fat fingering things, I can go in and actually type with a keyboard instead of trying to do it by my fingers. And I found with my Storm, when I was texting or if I had to reply to an email, here I'm, fat finger and everything. It is nice too, because if I use it in this fashion, actually bring up words, so I don't have to type in, hi. If I put in hi or HU, it's going to bring up 100 or human or whatever. So it's going to do some of the pre-fill for me. So there are some things that I like about it. I actually get I have Star Tribune because we live here in Minneapolis. I find out what's going on, what's the weather's going to be like, so I know what should I wear today.
I can't believe I've lived as long or gone without the smartphone as long as I have. I know for business and stuff, it's kind of nice to have that, have access to your email and everything. Sometimes it's not so great, but if you want it, it's there without having to worry about lugging your laptop and looking for wireless.
Right, because you're already there.
Right.
See, I can just go to the internet, brings me right up to Google if I want to put in like a movie or something, movies. Oops, fat fingering again. That's why I like the keyboard. But I can go into movies, bring up movie. Well, now it's movie phone because I'm fat fingering. But let's go back to this, and this is why I actually like going on to the keyboard, because now I can fat finger things. So I can go into movie, pick out movie theaters, movies for my area. Okay, well this is for Big Lake, Minnesota, because I live in a small town. Inception, I want to go see that. I'm going to pull it up. It'll bring me into, play a trailer and play the trailer if I want. If I want to do it by YouTube, okay, boom, here it is. It's loading video. Then I can actually find out directions. It'll actually tell me the fastest way to get to the closest movie theater, so it doesn't matter where I am, and it comes up pretty nice. You can actually download movies and watch a movie so on an airplane.
Awesome.
So
How long does the battery life last? Is it
depends on how much data if you're going to keep it up all the whole time like this, it's probably going to last you just maybe 4 hours.
That's not too bad, really.
No, but if you're, if it's going to be on you all day, I'd plug in. I'm horrible at plugging in my phone, so if I'm going to plug in, I usually do it at night, but if I'm not using it, I just make sure it's shut off. There is one feature, though, if I'm talking on the phone, I notice I have to actually shut it down, which I can like that, so that way I'm not touching the touch screen with my face and hanging up on people. That took me a moment to learn that, but I like that feature because we can actually shut that down. With the Storm, you couldn't. I'm not sure about the Apple because I don't have that product. After having a total touch screen, I had to go to a keyboard because I just cannot stand things that if I'm typing on there and I have no other option, I can at least go to here, and so it's letting me know I have a text message back because I said have a nice day to somebody, and so. I like it. It's a good phone. And it has other apps, so you can actually search any interest group in that market. So, and find out, okay, apps, and then you can find out all applications or the free apps, and then there's ratings inside the apps itself. So you go all applications and top free, top paid, just in. So you can go in and kind of look, and people actually give you different ratings on, or maybe I want to search an app. Maybe I want to know, maybe I want a better, fat finger.
That moves pretty quick. Is that 4G too then, or how is that?
Yeah, and unfortunately I just shut it off by holding this aside trying to show this video. I apologize for that, but typically that doesn't happen because I'm not trying to hold it and show some camera of my phone. But
Okay, well I appreciate your time today. I knew that you would have some information on this gadget. I want to compare the Apple with the Droid. I've heard nothing but good things about them, and I'm gonna go over and check out the free Droid survey deal and see what it takes to get one of those. Okay,
awesome.
thank you.
Yep.